Do you want to know why? If Trump wins, a president-elect, Donald Trump, will be immediately arrested, along with every instrument and actor of MAGA GOP Project 2025 power, wealth, and influence, including at least 100 active and former members of Congress and maybe Ginny and Clarence Thomas, before Trump ever takes his oath of office.
Preserve, protect, and defend
the Constitution of the United States.
the Constitution of the United States.
The election of Donald Trump as president in 2024 will trigger Department of Justice indictments and arrest warrants for Trump and his extensive MAGA GOP Project 2025 network. The implications of his victory are clear. Upon being declared the president-elect, Trump and key figures within the MAGA GOP Project 2025 movement will face arrest for their roles in undermining democratic processes and inciting insurrection. This will result in the outlawing of the MAGA GOP Project 2025 coalition. Trump's legal troubles are well documented and stem from his involvement in the events of January 6, 2021. On that day, a violent insurrection aimed to overturn the results of a legitimate election. And while it failed, the objective remains unchanged. With his return to the presidency, Trump will not seize power through overt violence. Rather, he and the MAGA apparatus will have executed their insurrection through the electoral process. The insurrection will be manifested in Trump winning the election through corrupt and illegitimate means across several states, supported by malevolent actors. The conspiracy involves a network of MAGA GOP Project 2025 aligned governors, secretaries of state, election boards, judges, and various officials who have actively undermined the integrity of the electoral process. By manipulating the electoral outcomes in Trump's favor, they will have achieved what they failed to accomplish on January 6th, utilizing systemic corruption to redefine insurrection. Once Trump is declared the president-elect, he will not merely be an individual who has won an election. He will be, by legal definition, the leader of an ongoing insurrection. Furthermore, the Department of Justice has amassed overwhelming evidence that will implicate not only Trump, but also at least 100 active and former members of Congress, Ginny and Clarence Thomas, who have directly participated in or supported insurrectionist actions. The DOJ's mandate to uphold the Constitution and President Joseph Biden's oath to defend the United States Constitution compels immediate historical mass-scale law enforcement arrests should Trump unfortunately become President-elect Trump. He will not succeed in take office amidst this massive law enforcement landscape. The political consequences will thus lead to a situation where the MAGA GOP Project 2025 coalition, having declared its intent to dismantle constitutional order, faces doomsday-like legal consequences, including criminal, foreign adversary, or even terrorist designation of their masquerading political entity. As a side note, Vice President Kamala Harris will be sworn in as the 47th President of the United States on January 20th, 2025, through lawful congressional and electoral actions. The constitutional framework provides Congress the authority to address issues related to presidential succession and the legitimacy of electoral outcomes. With Trump and his associates arrested prior to taking the oath of office, Congress will act swiftly, ensuring the continuation of governance while upholding the rule of law. In conclusion, the election of Donald Trump as president-elect in 2024 will not merely signify a return to power for a controversial figure. It will represent an insurrection executed through corrupt electoral manipulation. The weight of legal evidence against Trump and his MAGA GOP Project 2025 associates will compel immediate arrests, leading to the outlawing of the MAGA GOP Project 2025 coalition. As a result, Kamala Harris will assume the presidency through a legal and constitutional process, reaffirming the United States' commitment to democracy and the rule of law. The prosecutions, arrests, and convictions will continue for decades and will become background cultural noise as post-Trump America regains her footing.